Aristo-Craft Trains has introduced a highly detailed 1/29th scale PCC trolley. It's available in a wide variety of road names. If you're looking for a video that gives you detailed information about this trolley, take a look around because we have another video that will give you all the details. In this video, we're going to show you one thing that you can fix in your PCC trolley. Well, it's not really a fix, it's just adding something that was missing. Yep, they were missing something. We couldn't figure out what it was, but then we looked inside and realized there's nothing worse than an empty trolley. The PCC trolley is actually very easy to open up and get inside. These straws indicate where there are 4 screws, and all you need to do is remove these screws. Now these screws are a little bit longer than what you might be used to, so just keep turning until they all come out. When you take the top off, go very slowly. This is the first time we were taking it off, and we noticed that it was kind of tough in the back, and the reason being is because there's a connector and wires there, so be very careful when you lift the lid off. It's really just 2 pieces, the top and the bottom. Let's take a look at the bottom piece. In the back you'll find that connector that brings power up from the base to the top, and in the front there's a PC board with an LED light for the front light of the unit. On the top you'll find a lot of LEDs to light up the inside, and it's very nicely done. No wires here. Everything is surface mounted with circuit boards. It really is a nice advancement in large-scale trains. There's also some doors. We had some problems with our front doors staying flat once we pushed them open because of the springs. While we were inside, we just glued them flat because we weren't going to be opening and closing them. This is what it looks like on the bottom. These are the trucks moving back and forth, and you'll see that the wires are protected from getting pinched. So what we decided to do was just get some 1/29th scale people from Aristo-Craft because it's a 1/29th scale trolley. Unfortunately, there is not 1/29th scale legroom in this trolley, so we had to do what we had to do, and that is we had to remove some legs so people would fit inside. It was a simple process using a Dremel tool, of course wear eye protection, and what we did was just remove the legs of the people we wanted to put inside, and they fit very nicely. Our Dremel tool has variable speed, and so we set it about 60% of the top speed. The Dremel tool spins slower, and it gives us more control in cutting off the legs and sanding the plastic. Don't throw away all those legs that you've cut off. You might be able to use them on your railroad. Think about placing a set of legs coming out from underneath a car at the local gas station. It'll make it look like someone's underneath fixing it. We looked at doing some 1/32nd scale people, but once we saw the 1/29th scale people inside and the difference between the two, we decided we would go with the correct scale figures because they look great once you get them installed. We just kept continuing cutting off legs and putting people inside, and we found several people that made this a lot of fun, and we even found a dog and decided that, hey, you know what? Service animals can ride the PCC trolley too. Once we were done and had them glued in place, we just put the top back on. Now, this is the first time we actually put it back on, and it wasn't as easy as we thought. One thing we did learn, though, was once you get the top on, if you bend the sides out just a little bit, it'll go on very easy. Be careful with the back doors. Make sure that the doors go into the slot on the base. We noticed that when we put it on the first time, we had missed that, and one plastic piece on the door bowed out. We were surprised it didn't break, but it didn't. But we just want to warn you to watch that back door. And so here's our trolley, people inside. It literally took us under 15 to 20 minutes to put this whole thing together. We found tourists, we found people riding to work, and with the lights, it really looked nice. Once we added the people to this PCC trolley, it really came alive. The quality of the Aristo-Craft 1/29th scale people really brought out the details. We even found a conductor standing up, and we were able to chop off his legs to get him the right size to fit inside. Each one of the figures had a story to tell, from the young boy looking out the window to the person eating chicken. And of course, every trolley needs the guy asleep in the back.